So title the and welcome to the in this course title the basic manufacturing process unit 2 and lecture 47 47 the element of the car getting system. The agenda for today present in the gating system some of the part, the element of the gating system, the defect in the casting and reminders, runner extension kit and defect in the casting and the remedies. The mode shift and code shift several fines of the flash. Defect in the gating system flash fines and flash. These usually occur at the parting line of the mold core of the sections. These are the excessive wrapping of the pattern before the width turn for the mold. The insufficient weight on the top part of the mold and the loose of clamping of the mold. In order to avoid the defect, sufficient weight should be placed on the top part of the mold so that the two part fit slightly together. Sand and wash it usually occur near the inlet of inner lamp of the surface, casting the sand that has been washed away appear on the proper surface of the casting. As the runners who for the depression, this is due to the following reasons: the soft remaining of sand, weak sand, poor sand, and insufficient draft. This defect is avoided to for the runner and remaining of the sand. Defect in the casting and the remedies. The shrinkage. It is the crack in the casting of dissolved for surface of casting with the result from the unequal construction of the metal during the solidification in due to the high flow of reason. Improper location, size of gate and runner, inadequate the riser, lack of the dimensional solidification, incorrect metal composition, incorrect pouring of the temperature in defect can be eliminated by use of defender of the cheese and proper location of the promote direction of solidification. Hot tier, it is the internal or external ragged discontinue in the metal casting resulting from the inhead of the contraction of occurring just after the metal has solidified. Defect in the casting and remedies. Hot tier. This defect is due to the following reason: the changes of section in a handicap filling of the inside corner, improper placement of chills. The poor capabilities mold and core matter, which will be the extra stress certain detail in proper pouring temperature order to eliminate defect of about the changes in the session of should be avoided to pouring temperature should be content and then the should be even rate of the cooling. Sand blow of the blue holes. This defect is also called the blue holes. Is defect is due to the following reason: high moisture content in the molding sand, and low permeability of the sand, and hard remaining of the sand. hard remaining of the defective of getting system and improper venting of the sand, improper venting of the sand, defect in the casting and the remedies, dice, remedies, sand flow of the blue holes. The defect can be removed by proper venting, the completely drying for the mold and selecting proper sand with the required for permeability. Pour the in-gate system for the flow of molten metal. Core blow. It is an extremely smooth for depression on the runner surface of the core cavity. As the gate pocket immediately above the core activity, the defect of casing of using sufficient back of core. The core should be packed sufficient before the casting honeycomb of the slag holes. This usually occur as a near ingate. The defect due to the impact camming of the metal due to proper metal. The defect can be avoided to the preventing of the slag from the entering along with the molten metal. Defect in the casting and the remedies. Scab. The upper surface of the casting this defect due to following reasons: and when for remaining of sand, slow or intermediate runner of the metal, the proper remaining of sand flow of the molten metal into the mold, eliminating of defect. Another method for remove this defect in the mix of additives such as the white flow, cold distillation, the poor the poor sort it occurs when the mold cavity is not completely filled because of the insufficient metal due to the following in reasons: interpretation of during the pouring of operation, insufficient metal into the ladle used for the course of metal. In order to avoid the defect, a ladle should be have sufficient molten metal in the correct temperature. Casting in the defect in casting and remedies. Metal preparation it occur when the along of the beginning cast tends to the pen- penetrated into the sand gate. The grains the grains and cost of the fuse of aggregate or the molten sand. This sufficient of casting in due to the following reason: soft remedies and the molding sand and coarse sand beginning to the coarse. Improper use of the mold and core sand will occur in the penetration. Expensive metal temperature increase the fluidity of metal. A rough surface finish. It is mainly for lack of the sufficient smoothness of the casting. It is the due to the following reasons: soft remaining soft remaining of the sand, courses of sand, hard pouring, and too high melting point. Improper use of the mold and core was too often the promote or rough, rough casting of surface. Thank you so much in this video present in the defect of the casting and system.